Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this January 6th. It's about to get bitterly cold. It'll be a little bit warmer today, but this will be the last of the warmer days until we get back into, say, Sunday or Monday. But we're going to have several days of below freezing temperatures, even below zero wind chills, as we've been talking about here for the last couple of days. Looking at the numbers from yesterday, 30 was our official high temperature just before 4 p.m. at the Bowling Green Airport. 45 is the average. That's a 15-degree difference. 19 was our low, 27 the average. That's an 8-degree difference. 1 year ago, we had a high of 57 and a low of 17 back in 2014. No precipitation of any kind over the past 24 hours. Today, we've got that little weak disturbance we talked about yesterday skirting the Ohio River Valley. To the north of us, some snow showers overnight. Southern Illinois, Indiana, Ohio, extreme northern Kentucky up around Newport, Covington, Cincinnati. Little light dusting of snow, in some cases a little bit more than that. But we're getting some of the residual clouds this morning from that disturbance. So we're going to keep a few more clouds in the forecast for today, a mix of clouds and sunshine, but it will be warmer than yesterday with a west wind at around, say, 10 to 12. We'll see a high today around 40. That should feel better. In fact, this morning, temperatures starting more into the mid and upper 20s to lower 30s. Not quite as cold as it was yesterday morning when you got up. Tonight, though, the change happens. The cold front moves in, the Arctic front that we've been talking about. It comes slamming into the area. With that, the breezes will pick up. The cold air will come rushing in. And there will be a chance of some snow showers or snow flurries, but we're not expecting any accumulation. You may see some snowflakes flying around, but for the most part, this is just going to be something visual and not really have that much impact on anything. A low tonight of 18, but with northwest winds at 17 to 35 miles per hour overnight and during the day tomorrow. That 18, 19, 20, that's going to be it for the high temperature for Wednesday. Temperatures will continue to fall through the day as the winds whip out of the north, 17 to 35 miles per hour. And as we fall down into the single digits for Wednesday night and skies clear, we could find wind chill factors of -5 to -10 or even -15. That's below zero. That's the way it will feel against your body. Now, some tips here. Dress in layers if you're going to have to be out. That's your best protection. Protect all of your skin. Your head, face, ears, nose, mouth, hands. You get the idea. Dress in layers. Cover your extremities. Also, keep a little bit of water flowing through your faucets and maybe open the cabinet doors underneath the sink. It's always a good idea to do that. I've done that for years, and it's always worked. Now, for those of you that have older homes and you have copper pipes, it's a little more complicated. Those are easily frozen, especially with the kind of wind we're talking about and the single-digit temperatures. The good thing is we don't have a snowpack. So maybe not as bad. Those of you with newer dwellings with the PVC pipes, they are less likely to freeze. But still, I would just leave a little bit of water, just a trickle or a drip coming out of the faucets tonight and tomorrow night. And you also want to check on the pets and elderly, any kind of outdoor animals that need protection, a blanket or some kind of heat. You know, just take care of them. The elderly, some friends and family that you think may not have adequate heat sources, make sure they're taken care of. Now, this kind of weather can also do a number on your car battery. If you don't have enough cold cranking amps or it's been a while, since you've replaced your automobile battery. If there's not enough cold cranking amps there, it's going to, well, it may not start. You may have a dead battery tomorrow morning or Thursday morning. So just some things to keep in mind, and we'll all get through this. It's not record-breaking cold. It's not the worst we've ever seen, and it's not the polar vortex. Please, let's not go there again. It's just a day or two of extreme cold, or let's say colder than what we're used to. That's all it is, okay? We'll get through it just fine. Now, as we get into Wednesday night, with the bitter cold and the winds, we're going to get down to 3 degrees above zero. But again, with the winds, it'll make it feel like it's minus 5, 6, 7, maybe 10 below zero. Thursday morning, bitter cold, but then mostly sunny skies. We'll get up to about 23, not as cold Thursday night, down to 18. Friday, warming up to 30 with sunshine, 34 for Saturday. And looking pretty good there for the Medical Center Health and Wellness Expo at the Sloan Convention Center, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. We will be there, as we are every year, selling and programming Midland weather radios. This year we have a brand new model. It's called the ER200. It has a crank on it so that if you run out of battery power and you can't plug it in because you have no electricity, you can hand crank that radio and make it work. It will alert you to severe weather. It has an AM/FM radio on it. It has a USB port to charge your phone or any other devices. It has a LED flashlight with SOS beacon. It's got all kinds of great things, and we're one of the first in the country to offer this new radio from Midland. And, of course, we'll have the usual models there, too. And I will also have information at the WBKO booth on how you can go with me on the trip to Alaska. You've probably seen the advertisements on TV. I will have some information for you. For those of you that want to go to Alaska, you may be saying, it's cold here in Kentucky. Why in the world would I want to go to Alaska? Well, it's in August of this coming year. And in August in Alaska, where we're going, 50s, 60s, very nice. When it's 80s, 90s here, it'll be 50s and 60s in Alaska. Yeah. See, now I've got you thinking about it. So we'll have that information on the Alaska trip this Saturday at the WBKO booth. Come see me. On with the forecast. Sunday, we'll have another disturbance moving in. A little bit of light snow that could then change over to light rain with a high of 40. Monday, showers, rain showers, and a warmer 42 degrees. So it is going to warm up. We just got to get through these next couple of days of the bitter cold and wind, and then we're going to be okay. We'll be okay anyway. All right, that'll do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless you as always, and thank you so much for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, streaming live to the WBKO app and WBKO.com. This afternoon, the greatest hits on SAM 100.7 and the Chris Allen Radio Show. If you have not tuned in, every afternoon, 3 to 7, just tune your FM dial to 100.7. Have a good day. God bless.